Well, good morning, folks. I'm back in Santa Fe for the week. I want to go for some rides today. It's kind of tricky in New Mexico where I'm allowed to ride an E-assist vehicle, bike or trike, because the illustrious legislators of New Mexico have decided that E stands for evil. State statute says you're not allowed to ride an E-assist on any dirt trail unless the local municipality has decided that you can. Well, in Albuquerque, you just don't go ride anywhere because you get a $100 fine, because E stands for evil. So in Santa Fe, they allow E-assist in some areas. I wonder why. Let's ponder this for a moment. Why would all the governmental overreach in the state of New Mexico allow e-bikes and trikes to ride on the rail and on the Santa Fe River Trail, where they don't let it ride anywhere else in New Mexico? I think I know why. What is Santa Fe? Santa Fe is a destination. It's places that people come to vacation. So, I guess safety is what drives New Mexico to decide that E is evil. They talk about going green here, but they don't mean it. Folks, it's all about money. It ain't about safety. This trike doesn't know it's evil. An e-bike doesn't know it's evil, nor does a regular bike that you have to pedal with no assist. By the way, they get in accidents and get killed, and they kill people too. People are the ones that are making mistakes on e-assist. Yes, these young kids get in a level 3 and ride all over the country and raise hell, and cause a lot of havoc. But this is not a level 3. This is a level 1. I put around on this thing doing 6 miles, 4 miles an hour. I need e-assist because I have some physical challenges. The purist bicyclists don't really like E either. They want everybody to pedal, and you don't belong on their trails. Their trails. Well, I wore the uniform for 23 years for the protection of your rights in the whole United States, and for some reason New Mexico decided that E stood for evil. We got to get them off the trails. They don't belong on the trails. So, Santa Fe allows it. Well, it's because of money, tourism. People come here and they vacation here and they like riding E-assist. And they allow it here in some areas, not everywhere. I can't go ride my trails that I have right up in here. I ride my mountain bikes up here, but I'm not allowed to ride in this little trails right near my house. I got a trail right at the edge of my land. I'm not allowed to ride it. Can't ride it. It's closed off to me unless I get my mountain bike out and dust it off. But this will cause me a $100 fine. I'm not sure about the National Forest. I got to check that out for y'all. I guess what I'm trying to tell you folks is, if you're going to ride in the state of New Mexico, and probably any state, you need to go figure out what your laws are. And the laws ain't for the whole state, it's for the area you're riding in. And it took me an hour last night because I'm just now returning to Santa Fe. I wanted to make sure I'm not breaking any of their precious laws here. They're overreaching regulations. I'm trying not to rant here. I'm trying to stay positive. I'm going to go on a ride and get positive this morning. But it took me an hour to find out where I was allowed to ride today. Where I'm allowed to ride. Thank you very much. So I'm allowed to ride the Santa Fe Trail and the rail trail, the Santa Fe Railroad Rail Trail, which are great trails. And a lot of that is paved, and then it goes to dirt. So I'm allowed to ride this on any motorized vehicle is allowed to go. I'm allowed to put my butt in this bucket and go ride. That's very dangerous here because people here visiting from other areas, they're not paying attention to bicyclists. They're paying attention to the sights, you know, the cathedrals and the arts galleries and and all the stuff and the eateries and everything we have here in Santa Fe. There's nothing here other than vacation hospitality. That's what Santa Fe is. It's beautiful, alpine-ish. I'm at over 7,000 feet. I'm gonna go for a ride this morning. It's cold out, it's cold. I'm used to Las Cruces. And by the way, Las Cruces isn't any better on places to ride because they have the same laws down there. You got to check your laws of your local area to make sure you're not violating the great state of New Mexico's evil e-bike attack. Because that's what it is, folks. That mentality is so skewed. Think about the logic here. Is the bike doing something wrong, or is the rider doing something wrong? If you got a problem with a rider, go after the rider and fine them. Don't fine everybody. That's overreach. That's overregulation. This state is highly taxed. It's highly regulated. They will stamp on your rights and shove them up your you-know-what. Everything has a tax here. Everything has a permit. Everything. You can't do anything here without getting permission. You can't even ride a e-assist. They don't give a crap if I'm disabled. They don't really care about going electric and saving on commuting cost. I can't ride a normal bike anymore. I'm sorry, New Mexico. I'm so sorry. Anyway, let's do a rewind. Let's start over. Hi, folks. This is Tadpole Smitty. I'm going to go for a ride in New Mexico. I am going to ride the Santa Fe River Trail because I'm allowed to. Let's go for a ride. Well, let's fire this bad boy up. All right. Hand guards are in place. I installed these hand guards recently and I really like them because when I ride off trail, these protect my hands. And they were like $14 for the pair off Amazon. And they just bolt on right here and then they go up under and there's a little bolt that holds this thing out here. It protects my hands. Put my mirrors out. Haven't been on my Warthog Fatty in a while. So, I don't know if you've been following my YouTube, but we've been doing a lot. I've been building my rat rod. That's ongoing. Me and my brother are also building the rat rod. That's ongoing. There'll be a whole series of videos on this Tadpole Smitty's garage. Building that trike and on the econo budget building a rat rod. So I don't want to be negative about the state of New Mexico. It's beautiful. It's just when it comes to e-assist, it's just they've demonized us. It's not fair. It's not even close. And I'm gonna try to fight for the rights of these veterans and disabled folks that need a place to go ride. Come on. And even for the people that aren't disabled, maybe they're just old and a little tired and can't ride, you know, up there with those pure pedalists. We're all taxpayers. We all deserve the right to ride around. It's dangerous to ride on the dang pavement around here or around anywhere. It's just not right. I don't like the way we're being treated. I'm going to make it well known to everybody. This state is not e-bike friendly, period. I don't know why. It's a vacation destination. Although Santa Fe allows it because it's impacting their tourist dollars. It's all about safety until it's about money. Don't kid yourself. It's always about money. Anyway, this is my first ride in Santa Fe. Spent an hour looking at my phone last night trying to figure out where I could ride. So I'm allowed to ride down this road. This is my neighborhood road. Sits at over 7,000 feet in altitude on the front of the Rocky Mountain Range. The portion of our mountains called the Sangre de Cristo, which means in Spanish the blood of Christ. That's the name of the mountain range here, and it goes all the way up into Colorado, the lower Colorado part of the Rocky Mountain, from Santa Fe on up north, all the way through Taos and everything. Beautiful mountain. The highest peak in New Mexico is a little over 13,000 feet. I think it's 13,400. That's Wheeler Peak, and that's right up the road here above Santa Fe. But I did want to go for a ride because I need to get some frustration out. My dad been in the hospital very sick, and it does a heart good to get out and ride. I'm in level 1. I'm not used to the altitude or the cold. It's colder. Woo, it's cold here. It's in the 20s right now, but the sun's kind of trying to peek through, and it's supposed to get windy today. I'm gonna go back down to the hospital, stay with my dad. So we'll do that. It's cold, but I'm still enjoying it. I don't care what anybody says. It's good. Good for the heart, good for the legs. So where I'm gonna ride today is on this little dirt road, which I'm allowed to ride by the state statutes of New Mexico, because that's, vehicles are allowed on this road, cars. And even e-assist cars are allowed on this road. So I'm going to ride right down here to West Alameda, which is right below my subdivision. And there's a river trail down there, Santa Fe River Trail, which I was told I can ride. Says it's a bicycle friendly is what it says. So let's see what this sign says right here. Well, we're on the El Camino Real. This is where the Spanish came, right up this river 400 years ago. My wife and son's family migrated here 400 years ago. So far I'm allowed to ride. So this trail, they've been working on for years. I've lived in Santa Fe 15 years, longer than that. My wife's family migrated here from Spain 400 and something years ago, and they've been in Santa Fe forever. They are Santa Fe. They're part Native American and part Spanish. They've lived on this river from the Sangre de Cristo Mountains right there all the way down to La Cienega back that way for over 400 years. And it's a special place. It's special to the Native Americans. It's special to the Santa Fe, and it's a jewel of America. A lot of people like to vacation and come here. We're at over 7,000 feet altitude, and it's got 4 seasons here. Right now it's colder than a you-know-what digger. A digger's rear. It's colder than digger's, well digger's butt. Whoo! But a bad day of trike riding is better than no trike riding at all. So I appreciate this trail so far. It's really nice. But it goes all the way through Santa Fe, up Canyon Road, all the way up into that mountain right there. And then it goes back the other way. They're still building it, so it's not continuous yet. But it's a nice ride. And then this trail takes you right into the heart of Santa Fe Plaza, which is where everybody wants to go visit. So this trail will get you there. And if you ride in Santa Fe on the streets, you need to be very, very careful. Be very careful. Traffic, they're looking, tourists are looking at sights, they're not paying attention to you, so you need to really watch what you're doing. A cute little apartment. That's cool. It's almost sad. I really wanted to ride this trike off-road and on some of these trails they have around here, premier riding trails up here. I got some really good ones real close to my house that I tried to ride a mountain bike after my heart attack, and it was just too hard on me. My heart was pounding too hard to climb up out of some of these arroyos and canyons and go across those washes like that river down there, that sandy stuff. I'd either have to get out and walk up, or and then I was I'm on blood thinners and things for my heart, and I was nicking these little bushes and these cactus, and I'd come back all bloodied up, or I'd fall down in the sand and get all bruised up, and just bruised up bad, and I can't do it anymore. So I went to this trike, and I got a little e-assist, and really wanted to ride. I'm glad Santa Fe lets us do it. It's just not right. We got to fix this. I'll work on it. Anyway, this trail goes all the way up through Santa Fe, which I'm not going to ride today because it's too cold. It's too cold to ride all day today. So I'm not going to do a real long ride today. I got to get back to put this thing in the garage, and that's what these trikes are good for, these bikes, these trails, is to work off your anxieties, your frustrations, your sorrow. That's what it's good for. Pump these legs. I didn't mean to be a sad Sam or a complainer today. It's just been a lot on my mind, and I find it very frustrating that you just can't go out and ride these things. You gotta check ordinances and laws, and the same state has, every municipality is different. Take something so enjoyable and make it so convoluted and stupid. This is probably one of the hardest videos I've ever had to make because it's talking about real stuff. It isn't all, you know, YouTube's sort of like Facebook. We all put on a perfect face. We all put on an illusion of what we want you to think our life's about. I try to keep this channel real. I'm not a preacher. I just got a lot of common sense. I don't like injustice. I like standing up for the rights of people. I'm trying to keep this country great, keep it real. People need to be kind to each other. Quit telling everybody what they can and can't do. This channel is going to be about adventure and solving problems and fixing these trikes and making life better for y'all, you know? That's what this is about. That's what I'm talking about. Pumping these legs. Even when it's cold, I get out and ride. The only time I don't like to ride is if it's windy. I don't even mind riding in snow. I mean, it's not even 30 degrees. The wind chill's got to get me. I've got to be down in the low 20s right now. I ain't gonna lie to you, I'm cold. But pumping. There's a homeless encampments along this river. You can see their tents over there. Now, most people that do YouTubes wouldn't show you that because it's not glamorous. But they're here. Poor people, it's cold. And they're living on the river. Right there. Reality, folks. That's a reality YouTube. And now I'm gonna head back to the house. Get a cup of coffee. Woo! It's cold. And then so this is where the trail's being added on to. This is where it's being added onto. So folks, I hope you like my content, by being real with you. I'm gonna try to keep it that way. My father's legacy is to keep this channel as honest and open as possible. I'm not gonna try to make it glamorous or baloney, you guys. I'm gonna keep it real. And if that doesn't work, then I probably don't want to do it. I don't want to be I'm gonna do these trikes to where it helps you all and it helps me, and I just share with you. We got a lot of neat stories and places to go. I still need to go down and I want to do Tombstone before I leave Las Cruces in May. coming back to live permanently in Santa Fe. I want to do Lincoln still. I still want to do Spaceport America. I got about less than 2 months to do all that. It's all close proximity to Las Cruces. That's why I want to go do those content. Once I get back up here, there's plenty to ride and do, even on dirt roads, out in the forest. A lot of places to go. So, I hope y'all have a nice day. Like and subscribe. Appreciate you. We'll talk to you soon. Have a good day.